Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
What
If
a
I may
line sack of
clarify,
shit.
The barrier predates Alexandria's displacement. By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence. I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sven's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
What a line of piece of shit.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoraljar resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep, anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Flashy light, loss of memories.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud. Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
Interesting.
Yep. Well, gotta use that AWS cloud storage.
Glacier?
Nah, they haven't optimized it. It's just a regular S3 bucket.
There you go. Bye bye.
Yep.
What? Ah, I have to go in the houses.
You should do the entire perimeter of the house.
Pretty much. She's been taken up to the cloud. Interesting.
The cable management on these streets is not good. Route that shit underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a mount.
A little cute thingy-majig.
Yep. That's what you get for getting every job, every combat job, excluding Blue Mage, to level 100.
Ah. Damn. It looks dangerous, we better destroy it. It's a UFO, James, it's a UFO!
Can't take the risk. Oh, with so many thunderstorms going off the whole time, it must be humid as fuck at this place.
Mm-hmm. Yup. Must suck. Erenville's mum has been uploaded to this thing. Thunder Spirit.
Headed straight to the Apicorn, did we?
No.
See, you can say that, but you still got your fucking portal there. So, unless I see another Reaper around here, I know you have. It's like using a spray can and going, Paul was here on the floor next to it.
Spacebar on what is this?
What is this?
What is this?
3, 2, 1, go.
Erenville!
A trap.
It really is you! Huh?
That's his real name.
I just had to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Elderspirit!
My darling, what now?
Elenishba.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you
I want you to know how hard I've been containing calling Erenville fussy little bum bun this whole time.
Uh-huh.
Fussy little bum bun?
Yep, that's what I went with.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Elenesphere was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
Kafkiwa. It's an H, my dude.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, some cultures you pronounce the like C and the H as F.
Friends of
Eh.
my ionosphere are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting strange?
True.
Okay, it gets more normal from here, honest.
I believe you. 100%.
Let's see what she has to say.
Erenville's mum went to the Golden City with Girl Judger before, right?
Yes.
Okay. That explains that bit. Ah. FF14.
Yeah. Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own?
I said the same. Memory management.
Oh no, not memory management.
Yeah.
No, I can't do pointers again, Paul. You can't make me.
I was gonna say, I like languages that take care of that for you. Oh my. And these are the guns we saw that extracted the actual people into Liao. Music's weird. What a name. Nostalgia.
Yep.
And Weyawaki. And they're twins.
I do like it because Nostalgia and Wayakwi are sisters. And just like looking at the names, it's like, okay. Clearly one parent had other ideas on the naming scheme to the other.
Yeah. They got to name one each.
It's like how I have a common basic bitch English name, and then my sister is just Anne Harrod. A very Welsh name.
Mm-hmm.
For reasons.
Yeah. Shrieker. Hoping. Yeah, buddy.
I guess this is probably the closest you've been to the level of the mobs in quite a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Kill a few things to make a bigger thing come. Got it. My fussy little bun bun was never any good at fighting. And this body of mine isn't suited to it either. Such a fussy little bun bun. And I'm gonna head east, I think. Northeast, huh? Got it. Either current acquired, or acquiring, rather. Oh,
What's up?
I get to fight another one.
I have a reckoning. So I'm gonna see. My fault was correct.
Based on where I'm going?
No, I just said south on the last one. I did not see the cliff the way up that one because of the way it looked on the map, so I was just like, I'm just gonna stay up, and if it ever turns to go west at some point, that's when I'm gonna jump off.
Yeah.
Oh god, please don't see me. Well, I'm dead. The Thunder Spirit actually just killed me.
No.
Should have looked before I jumped down.
Unfortunate. It was gonna happen at some point. In the meantime, I'm just doing the fate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very quick.
You're probably halfway done through the exploration for currents in this zone already.
Jesus.
You can see from my exploration where there's just a big old fucking wall across the zone.
Yeah.
getting 100 to give me a new, a final spell as part of the combo for doing my cooldown, which is very cool looking. So I am happy. It, like, throws a massive fucking crystal at them and then a whole bunch of fucking rapiers. If you responded, you're on mute.
I'm on mute. I said, oh, that's pretty cool. So I know how we're going to kill Zorolja then. We smash that thing on his head. Then we kill him.
Uh-huh.
Oh, pardon me, sorry.
Gonna be right back.
Yeah, I'll do the same after this cutscene. It's gone and forgotten. Interesting. Oh, we're very close to Solution 9 now. Which is cool. Anyway, be right back.
And I'm back. I don't think you are.
And I'm back.
Hello, hello, hello. Uh,
What's up?
Now there's a chat option choice that you'll get to in a moment.
Ah. It's
And
got
if you pick-
sass. Gotcha.
Nah, not really, but the response is as you would expect.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see which one you go with. Fussy little bun bun.
If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung.
Yep, that's the option I went with. And I liked his response. It's always the way of it with you,
Yep.
or something or other.
We don't have the smart ones with us. Oh, actually, we do have one or two smart ones with us. But for most of the science in the Seventh Dawn, we're just like, nope, we're going ahead.
Grahar and Kryl are with us, yes.
Yeah. Now, if your Stolan or Anje was here, there'd be really no excuse for not knowing what to do. Then we would have like 90% of the brain cells of the science of the Seventh Dawn with us. Because God knows us, Tancred, and Alice are not the thinkers of operation.
Yeah.
Well, Wenestidian, of course. Always forget he's actually a scion these days.
Mhm.
Not willingly, mind you.
He's paid.
He's gang pressed in it by fucking the Lalafels, that's what he is.
The strongest Lalafell. And I am talking about Tataru, of course.
There was never any doubt. As an FYI, we came here to murder the king.
And there we go, there's the explanation for the two different names. Our mother is Tuliolan, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. More tender shortcake, let's go!
Ooh, shortcake.
Oh, I feel a meanwhile coming. Meanwhile, and Everkeep. Music change. I have spacebarred.
Woohoo, embracing Oblivion. Time to go play Elder Scrolls. Let's go!
You did start to play that, didn't you?
I did. Wasn't particularly enraptured, and it was part of the Game Pass that I didn't really feel like paying for another month of.
Fair.
So I may play again at some point. But I'm also playing Avowed, which is very Oblivion, like Elder Scrolls style, in the first person.
Yeah.
And being able to mix weapons and all that sort of stuff. Very similar vibe going on.
Probably a change for the next game.
Yeah. Would have been more suiting if Nostalgia was the one saying they wanted to keep the memory of their mother with them. That's all I'm saying.
They missed the trick.
Maybe that'd be considered too on the nose.
Yeah. Think you're about to get to the spacebar?
Yeah, meanwhile.
You've been consulting with Wuk Lamat.
You've been consulted with Wuklama.
3, 2, 1, go.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wugnamat bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you are loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliona? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Uklamaten Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
Boy has a chip on his shoulder.
Even if not
I'd say several chips.
such bonds.
Barely any shoulder left if we're being real.
True.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I could easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as Argos align. So think well before you act. Queen of Reason.
Especially if you're on the back tables, if you guys start making your way to the hospital.
If you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
What now?
And oh, 2 purple quests have
Yep.
appeared.
What's up? Sorry?
No, just saying 2 purple quests have appeared.
Yeah.
Auntie knows best.
She does, it's true.
Because of the diversion, I was tempted to teleport to the station.
Yeah, no, still don't think it'll be worth it. Because there's still a lot of obstacles in the way here, the other way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How the fuck?
I was just about to trigger up. Thank you. Nakente looks very like the Reaper.
Yeah. Well, Lumineers or something.
Yeah. You know who I want about that, right?
Yeah. I think it's mostly that it has the old person face plus the same hairstyle.
Mm-hmm. Fresh veggies. No. No. James, save me.
Nope. Auntie knows best. You have your veggies, young man.
I'll take broccoli and carrot. Effective turret. Cloud9 time. Solution 9. Ha, and this is what I spied.
One of the screenshots they took pre-media talk, pre-release, was of like that alley where we just saw with the kind of celebrity-esque people doing adverts. And so everyone was just like theorizing, what the fuck is... Because it's a very different vibe from Tuliola.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's fucking... It's cyberpunky, I'd argue. Which, yeah, as you said, total opposite. Spectacular, isn't it?
Spectacular, isn't it?
Spacebar or
Oh, yeah.
on spectacular, isn't it?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electro, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliola. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Sphene and Zoralja's dominion, do you not?
You had me at explore.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Great excuse, Graha. Great excuse.
Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later. I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That I can't reveal your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Gosh, why didn't you mention this sooner?
You want to explore together? It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
Nope. Over here. And now we go this way. Sights of the West and beyond.
What was that, sorry?
There's a purple quest, Sights of the West and beyond.
Yeah, that's unlocking more sightseeing stuff. Because the person who did the original sightseeing log didn't know about this area.
Really?
Yeah, no, shocking. But yes, the Solution 9 is the area I said to stop looking at my screen on Tuesdays when I started turning shit in.
Yeah. And there's the area. Uh-huh.
Yeah. That do be the main area people hang out in.
Yeah. Makes sense. Ah, there you are, Lamati.
Ah, there you are, Lamati.
Yep, ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Sphene.
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one.
Will you be my friend? Sudden flashbacks.
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, The risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible. Zorolja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zoralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulichola. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
No fear, I'll be alongside her.
I won't yield on this either.
And so you have comrades on who you can
Do
rely.
you have comrades on whom you can rely?
So your comrades on whom you can rely, so no difference.
I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around? Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Nexus Arcade. Elect what's it? Yeah, quite busy over here.
I think I'm gonna be able to guess which area. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be near the script vendors. But yes, this is like the central area where you can buy shit for both battle jobs and crafting stuff. It's not that busy. Oh, I've seen it busier.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Because when it first got unlocked, there were like, you could always see like 20 crafters crafting around this area. Because they just turn it into the scripts and use that to buy more shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're actually in dialogue right now. Yeah, you are. You're in cutscene.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'll show you vendor in a second.
There with a long rectangular bar.
Oh shit, I forgot that Squid Game Season 3 is airing this week.
I wasn't that interested. I watched a few of the first couple of episodes and it didn't grip me. Of the first season.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Oh, and Ironheart is starting to air this week as well.
Ah, yeah.
I think they're dropping like 3 episodes a week or something.
Okay.
Because I believe it's being billed as more of a mini-series sort of situation.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, 3 episodes a week.
Okay. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm also finally getting around to catching up on John Wick because I don't think I've watched any of the movies since the second one.
I've not seen them properly either. I've seen bits and pieces from all of them, I think, now. But never from start to finish.
Ah.
Laughing at her being indecisive. Mini Garulja. Zerulja is watching. I'll stay out of cutscenes because you said you wanted to show me something.
Yeah, it was only briefly. Over here, you can buy the motorbikes.
7.5 million gil.
Yep.
Fuck.
But you can see their models over here.
Yeah, I want one.
Yeah.
And how do I make money, James?
How I've made money is crafting. Farming materials and crafting them and then selling them on the market board. Callie and Pew are much more into it than I am. They have unrealistic amounts of gear. Because they spent ages when the major patches of expansions launch. They spent ages just farming the shit out of things and selling them.
Makes sense when everyone wants new stuff.
Yeah, there's new gear. Because you need to start if you get into it, you start having to pentameld your crafting gear. So you know how okay, well actually we've not actually seen much material gear you can have. But usually it's 3 material slots on the crafted pieces, and then it's 2. I think it might be 2 actually.
2 on the bits things that I have.
And then at the end game gear, so with this crafting gear, etc., you can try to meld more beyond the limit, but they have a decent chance to fail. And you can do that up to
breaks.
Yeah. If the material breaks, if it fails. So people do that. So you've got 5 material on a piece.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a bit of an expensive thing to do. And yeah, over here you can see a material vendor.
Yeah. This is the highest level.
Yeah, 12 is the highest. You get that currency by joining roulettes, etc. when your role is in demand.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
Then you can turn those in then. There's other ways to get the high materials, you have a chance when you obviously extract the materia. Most of the time it's rank 11, only sometimes it's rank 12. And then you can buy the material via the societies or via the crafting stuff. The moon thing that happened recently. All sorts of ways. I'm gonna double back because I don't know if I got the arcade save for that.
I did.
I think I might have, but I'm not willing to commit to it. I did not. Another Ethernet.
We have a personal concierge as the queen. Let's go. Isadora. We adore her. Why does it look like a Pikachu on the front of her jumper?
Legally distinct electric mouse. You love having sick kids. Woohoo!
If it were James, he has a solution.
Some might argue it's kinda.
So many sick kids because of lightning. Hmm. Normally I teleport, but I don't think I've... no, I have got that one, haven't I? Yeah, I'll just run out here and see if the current Aethys shard thing.
I know I definitely have, so I'm eating right the way I've left. There was a group of people in like Endwalker who got really upset with there being sci-fi in their Final Fantasy. Anyway.
This was a double down and fuck you!
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, you apart from anything else, Final Fantasy always has sci-fi. But
yeah.
Nearly always. And just sort of like, my guys, you need to buckle up. Because it ain't gonna get less.
In fact...
Yeah. Hey Paul, we're on level 98 quests now.
No, we're getting close.
Hey Paul, we're 75% through the main game.
5 of 6 zones. If there are actually 6.
There's always 6 zones.
Yeah.
That isn't really a spoiler.
No.
Although when I was going through it and when we finally unlocked it, and like, you know, only unlocked like the second last zone at 97, you're just sitting there going, are there 6 zones?
That's kind of what I was like. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Even though they like going through their usual. They have a habit. They like sticking to their habit. Anyway, strange contraptions everywhere you look.
3, 2, 1, go.
What's that?
Also, we've only actually done 1 trial so far.
An infusion station.
And there's usually 3.
Souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
There's not that many quests. Fuck, 96%.
Yeah. Now, admittedly, there are a
Very
bunch of
well.
optional stuff.
Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
But also, it's quite nice doing this
In the
just
distant
before,
past,
like, a month
over
before
1,000
the
years ago,
next
it said,
patch release.
lightning
Yeah,
energy
a
functions
refresher.
well
Anyway.
in our world.
Mhm.
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge.
Oh dear.
As the war came to a head, Alexandria's
British nationals are being flown out of Israel in the next week.
Yeah.
Not surprising, but it's very... oh dear.
Indicative.
Deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
Sounds an awful lot like an umbral calamity.
Mm-hmm. That's what I went with.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars.
There's lots of
tormented by the
references here to
memory of
FF9.
loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to Electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply
Poor.
refused to give me any! Please!
Damn, James.
Do something!
What?
I said, damn, James.
My
Ah.
apologies, Your Majesty. This man
Something just instinctual took over me. I don't know what that was.
He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
True.
That's not
Trample down on the poor. Let's go.
Arcadian. Or rather, I was.
Should have been
I've
born
allowed to
rich.
fight because of the king's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight.
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless. A queen in naught but name.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
Yeah, we support the
Quite all
monarchy
right.
around
Such
here.
things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Silly peasants.
Fuck's sake.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we? Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life.
Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamulja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well.
What's up?
For now, our priority is Zorolja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that.
Yeah,
very
this is
much.
where your troops murdered some of my civilians. This is where some more of your troops murdered my civilians. Oh, that was a childhood friend. That dust power over there.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
So sus.
Truly.
Because we're approaching that sort of time, when is a good point to stop?
Give me a minute.
Yeah, I am not turning the quest with Wuklamat, just in case. Her people, her family, is the quest we're on. Now I'm more thematic.
I don't think any of these anytime soon is like super critical. We have to stop. Because unless we suddenly do like 5 or 6 quests, I think we're probably good. Whatever. Okay. Use the orchestration roll. Use the weapon. Come on, a good one. No.
Mine's a fucking chainsaw again.
See, I vibe with that a lot. Never mind.
This is a bit boring.
I hate flippy things on my weapons.
Yeah.
I like them basic and I like them simple. I have a stabby thing, just give me a stabby thing. I don't need these whirling gizmos as part of it. You can add flippy things on all sorts of shiny mechanisms on my bauble doodad that I hold in my other hand.
Just not the main weapon.
Yes, the main weapon, the thing that actually is used beyond shooting spells out. Yeah. I should see when is the point where we go. Because we're inevitably going outside again. We could probably stop here, actually.
Yeah.
Mamuja child, what are they doing here? Before we delve too much into
This whole bit, yeah.
this child.
The Zaroljan child. Zarolja child.
Yeah, as a reminder, he's a Hubagu that's blue, and the only one that in existence that we know of is Zarolja.
Yeah.
Oh, the game does actually point out as well. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'd said it too.
I was just pointing out just in case you've forgotten from. Because that's been mentioned a few times.
Yeah.
But it's worth noting, which is why people are like, wait.
Sass. Yeah. Just picking up the enhanced sightseeing log.
Yeah.
While we're here.
Might as well collect all the Ethernet things as well, just to get that done. Because I think we're out of the way of what the quest sends us to do. And then we can probably call it there.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
And yeah, D&D looks like it's going ahead tomorrow, so the next one will be on the Tuesday.
Cool, sounds good. I imagine the quest would take us around to these, but...
I don't think all of them. From what I remember. And it doesn't hurt to get back here easily.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, all of them.
Ah.
Scanning port 9, heritage found, is now accessible.
Basically allows us to teleport outside the city, as usual. Well, that's nice. Right. Yeah, that's not a good thing, is it? But yes.
Freeway back here.
Hope you had fun.
I did, as usual. Again, I wouldn't be coming back for more. I won't.
Yeah. And yeah. 38 quests and you're up to date.
I don't want to be. Not fair, James. They just need to make more game now.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's definitely a feasible thing for a game developer to do.
I know.
But, oh boy.
Just hire more.
Yep.
That's how it works, right?
Yep. But yeah. We only have 1.5 zones to go.
Man.
And then, when that's done, you have 2 normal raid rings, and an alliance raid wing, and then you are stuck waiting like the rest of us.
It's sad.
And the new patch will drop, and it will drop the new one alliance raid ring, and probably about 7-8 quests. And then you're waiting
4 months.
for 4 months. Yep.
Which is Christmas time, so they'll probably have some time off. So January probably.
Yeah, it'll probably be around Christmas time they'll release something. But yes. Yeah. It'll be a while. Yeah. But at least you won't have to wait long for the finale of the Dawn Trail story.
Yeah.
There's at least that.
Keep that going.
Because you'll only be like waiting a month for that one. Probably at the rate we're going. So I think it's looking like middle of August.
Is the drop date?
We don't know for sure. Again, this is just... They've said August and based off previous data, we're looking mid-August.
So about 4 weeks.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll definitely be up to date by then.
Yes, for sure.
So, thank you for the session.
Yes, was fun.
Bed.
Yep, hopefully you managed to get some good sleep in.
I need some good sleep. Last night was not good sleep. I don't know about you.
Even though I've gotten quite a bit of hours the last 2 days, both times I've ended up napping during the day where I'm like around like 3 p.m. just kind of going, I just need to catch up. I just can't go into that bedroom. Because it's so much closer to like 18 degrees than the rest of my flat.
Yeah.
Like
so
you just kind of...
Time for a nap.
Yeah. I mean, what I may end up doing is just on my lunch breaks, having a 30-minute nap during it.
Yeah. That'll
And just do
fix you up.
Yeah.
And it's a bit more appropriate at the time of the day, I think, because it's bang in the middle.
Yeah.
So it breaks it up.
Yeah. We'll see either way. Anyway, have a good one. I'll speak to you later.
Chat to you tomorrow.
Cheers, bye. How likely is it will hit the trial or the dungeon tomorrow? Tomorrow on Tuesday. On scales of blue. We're knocking about 10 quests out a day. I think pretty unlikely. We'll probably get to the dungeon and trial, but I don't know if we'll do both. It may just be a dungeon, then we come back for the trial after. And the next day. I think if we end up doing it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think by Thursday we'll be done. At least I no longer have to hide solution 9 from him. That's nice. Appreciate that. Oh, I see. I am looking forward to being done and just being able to trash all of this crap. 830. Nice. Right. With that being said, we're going to end it there. We'll work tomorrow. D&D after, so I'll probably play Astrobot before and after the thing. But we'll see how I feel. Because the heat has been fucking me up.